Okay, guys, this is a quick demo of a weather AI agent that I want to show you that I've been building. So what are we trying to do here? So typically when you want to find out what the weather is like, you got to open up one of your apps and you got to look into it and figure out, and you have to remind either yourself or someone else about what they should bring with them. So these are questions like, do I need an umbrella? Do I need a jacket? Do I need sunscreen? These are all questions you might want to ask before getting out of the house. And the weather can be quite unpredictable these days. So this is really about helping with that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be tapping to a weather API, getting that information, bringing it to Mind Studio, and then sending a text to ourselves at a certain time in the morning, every morning, maybe say 4 a.m., 5 a.m. before we wake up. So when we check our phone, we can just see a quick view of what the weather is going to be like and what we need. So this is the API that we are working with. It's called Open Weather, and it gives you a ton of information in the form of JSON about the weather of any location. So they give you an API for free, but you can also, if you really wanted to, you can get their 3.0 version, which is you have to keep a credit card, and then you can get even more data, things like UV index and stuff like that. But if you don't want to do that, it just give you a free API. You can go to the API section and just give you an API. And so this is what we've done here is I have set up a workflow where every morning at 5 a.m. it runs, and I put in a city, but you can put in whatever city you want to. And then basically all the information is filled out here. You give the API, the city name, which you saved as a variable, and then the result just comes out here in raw. And then all it's done is just feed that into a model and said, hey, take this information and look through it and just kind of consider all these different things like, do I need an umbrella? And then basically you can either modify it a bit more for an SMS response, or you can just send that directly as an SMS. And, here we have an SMS block by Mind Studio. You can just click here, so you fill that out by connecting it to your phone number and then just having that response. So essentially the message would be, if you're just doing it from here, to just be here, SMS, and then you get that response. So the responses would be something like this. So you'd be like, here's the location today, Minnesota, experience this. This is the weather. Obviously we're in Celsius here. So putting in Celsius, and then humidity, wind, all this stuff. Now this makes it a lot easier. So you can put whatever phone number you want. You have a child and you want to make sure they're reminded every morning to bring the things that they need. You can just put, the teenager or something, you can just put in their phone number here, and then every morning they get a text message about what the weather is like, so they don't forget to bring their stuff. Or you can just be for yourself if you're trying to rush out the door every morning and you forget something. This can be a quick reminder so that you don't forget what to bring for yourself. So yeah, this is the app, and I'm sure a remix link for this, you guys can check it out.